Good afternoon and welcome to Orphan Car Garage. This is our YouTube channel. My name is John and I'm the owner here at Orphan Car Garage, and I'm located in Abington, Massachusetts, which is about 30 minutes south of Boston. We're having an unseasonably warm day today here in the middle of November, and I wanted to profile this really cool convertible for you by putting the top down, because it's a top-down type of day. Here we have a car that needs very little introduction. This is a Chrysler. This is a Chrysler Newport from the year 1969. This was the first year for this design with Chrysler, and it kind of became known as the fuselage styling that lasted through 1973. The convertibles in the fuselage cars are rare. Only 2,169 of these were convertible models in 1969 for Newport. Dropped to about 1,100 in 1970, and the model of the convertible model was dropped. When you consider they built 33,069 Newport coupes, but only 2,169 convertibles, that makes this car quite rare. This is a real pretty car. The original color of this car by code was called antique ivory white, antique ivory or something like that. It was a very, very pale yellow. Somebody restored this car. They did a nice job, and they kind of took their own take on the color code and brought it up a notch. And this is more of a really pretty, creamy sunshine yellow. Not code correct, but I think looks better. The car has a beautiful original black vinyl interior. Really, really nice condition. Impressive, actually, for a convertible. Many times you find these cars for sale and the top corners of the seats are all sun-dried and baked, and the stitching is coming apart. This car is in really, really nice shape inside. While I'm talking about the interior of the car, I want to mention the top. Obviously, I'm profiling the top with the top down, profiling the car with the top down, but the top on this car is gorgeous. It's a Hearts cloth soft top. It's cloth. It's not the standard vinyl. An upgrade, very expensive. The car also has a glass rear window, not the clear plastic that we're so used to seeing in 1960s cars. So when that convertible top was replaced, it cost the owner upwards of $3,000. And it's in beautiful condition. I have pictures of the top in the up position on my website, orphancargarage.com. As we walk around the car, you'll see it's in very, very presentable condition. This is a really high quality driver. Is it a concourse blue ribbon winner? No. But most of what we sell here at Orphan Car Garage wouldn't be considered that anyway. We pride ourselves on dealing in affordable classic cars that you can get in, turn the key and drive and enjoy. Not necessarily project cars and not concourse blue ribbon show winners. Really, really nice shape. Some minor crazing on the chrome, but it's minor. The chrome overall is very good. A little bit of wear there. We went around the car with a magnet. Like I said, this car was restored at some point, very nicely restored, I'll add. And there's only a couple of spots where the magnet didn't stick. And one of the spots was at the very, very, very lower edge of the quarter panel. And you'll see that there's a little minor bubbling starting there as well. So I'm thinking there's some old body filler in the very lower edge of each quarter panel. And again, the very lower edge of the bottom of each front fender, way down at the bottom. But you'll see that there's no bubbling here on the fender or on the door. The magnet stuck fine across the whole door. There's not a lot of body filler in this car, is my point. There's some. I'm not going to say there isn't any, but very, very little. As we go around the other side, you'll see the bottom of this fender is still very, very presentable, very clean, very straight, no bubbling at all. And we'll head to the quarter panel on the driver's side, where I detected a little bit of filler down at the bottom, and you'll see that there's really no issues there at all. So very, very minor. There's a excess of paint right here. Somebody tried to touch this up here with the wrong color yellow, but overall, I mean, I'm nitpicking for the most part. This is a really, really cool car. If you remember the B-52s videos from the 1980s, got me a Chrysler. It's as big as a whale and it's about to set sail. I think this is the car that's in the video. These cars came equipped standard with a 383 V8, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. It's very clean under the hood. V8 runs nice. I will say, if the car sits for a period of time, and we start the car when it's cold, it does throw off a couple of puffs of blue smoke in the back, but it dissipates very quickly. I just like full disclosure. The car has dual exhaust as well. Lots of recent repairs. The carburetor's been rebuilt. A electric fuel pump has been added. All 4 ball joints in the front suspension have been replaced. This car is ready to go. Really, really nice condition. I actually would consider keeping this, but we can't keep them all here at Orphan Car Garage. I tend to fall in love a little bit too easy. We'll get in the car now. Of course, those Chrysler turn signal indicators on the front fenders, kind of indicative of the brand. Nice door panels, a little bit of ripping down here at the bottom where people get in and out. Only the driver's side has that. The door jambs are in nice shape. The original carpeting, overall very nice. A little bit of a rip there, but nothing to really poke fun at. These really cool seat belts with the holders down below. I always thought that was kind of neat with the Chrysler products from the late 60s. Just over 100,000 miles on this car. 103,702. Fairly low optioned car, which I consider a plus in a 50 or 60-year-old car. Some people may disagree with me, but as you see, we've got manual crank windows, those cool manual crank wing windows, vent windows, and I think only the Convertible had the vent windows. Oddly enough, the coupes did not have vent windows, but the Convertibles did, and they were operated with that crank, which is kind of neat. The working heater, the car does not have air conditioning, and an original stock AM radio, which does not operate. Power's up, the memory buttons all work, but I can't get any sound out of it. But it's nice to see that it's still there. The dash has never been hacked to install a Jensen AM/FM cassette in the 1980s, which was so common. We've got 4-way flashes over here, wipers, washers, panel lights, and of course regular lights. So a rather low optioned car. The car does have power steering and power brakes, which you'd expect. But again, I kind of like that. It's less stuff to go wrong. I mean, and that stuff does go wrong, believe me. Starts right up and runs nice, always. You have to bear with me because this is a rather funky contraption to open the hood. The lever here, the lever here. There you go. Nice clean engine bay. A recent master cylinder, power brake master cylinder. Some recent power steering lines, a new battery. Here's that electric fuel pump, which is a nice addition, helps the car start after it's been sitting a long period of time. The tune-up parts are not that old. The oil's been changed recently. Very, very smooth, nicely sorted car. Last walk around here. A great car to get in, turn the key, and take 5 of your friends with you. I mean, look at that back seat, that really cool speaker grill there that says Newport. This was sort of the base full-size Chrysler for 1969. It was below the New Yorker and the 300, but certainly nothing to be ashamed of when you drove one of these home when it was brand new. Nice seating, really nice seats with that fold-up armrest. Nice glass. So there you have it. A very nice, nicely sorted, very drivable, presentable, and impressive fuselage Chrysler from 1969. We have a very rare convertible Newport here, ready to go. The car needs absolutely nothing but a new owner. Check out my website, orphancargarage.com. I have a full gallery of photos, undercarriage, trunk, engine, as you just saw, interior, door jambs. I have all that and the convertible top on the website. Subscribe to us here for more incredible finds like this at reasonable prices. This car is priced very reasonably at $13,900. $13,900 for this beautifully sorted, nice looking, full-size convertible from Mopar. You'd be hard pressed to find another one of these in this shape at that price, or anything from the 60s if the top goes down. Really, I mean, look around. Give me a call, 508-954-8090. Again, check me out on the web, and again, subscribe to me here. I appreciate everybody's support. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this before Thanksgiving. And until next time, thank you.